glad to meet you. May I introduce myself? My name is Lily. I'm from China. This is Claire speaking. I'm the sales rep of the company. I'm Jackson's secretary. I'm calling from International Trade Center. How do you do? I am in charge for the sales in Beijing. This is our sales manager, Mr. Wang. May I introduce Mr. Wang, the director? Let me introduce my colleagues to you. How do you think of Beijing? How long will you be staying here? I hope I'll be able to show you around here. Are you going to visit other cities besides Beijing? I will stay with you when you go sightseeing. My secretary will give you a guided tour tomorrow. I hope you will have time to go to the Great Wall. You can give me a call. How can I get in touch with you? We'll visit our company first tomorrow. They sent us several inquiries for Chinaware last year. Mr. Brown inquired for 100 tons of peanuts last month. He inquired about the possibility of importing directly from China. They promised to inquire into the case. They inquired after your health this morning. Right now, supply exceeds demand in the market. We will receive new supplies of nuts in a week. The article is in short supply now. What quantity can you supply? Large quantities of food grain have arrived. We have various selections of mobile makes. The qualities of the products are guaranteed. You can have a look at the brochure. This brochure gives you a detailed introduction of our company and products. We'll send a salesman with some demonstrations. I'm sure you'll interest in them. We offer excellent after-sales service. When would be a convenient time for me to call you back? I am not available now. I don't trust the telephone promotion. We offer after-sales services. We offer a free repairing service within the period. The repairing period is 3 months. Please contact the service department if you have any problems with the products. The service department locates on the 3rd floor.
The telephone number of our after-sale service is...
I can guarantee you there's no quality problem with our products. I'm sorry to hear that you're not satisfied with our products. Thanks for your suggestions. We'll give you a reply tomorrow. If you're interested, we will offer as soon as possible. We put forward your consideration of an offer for new products.
Could you tell something about your price? We can offer you various kinds of Chinese cotton piece goods at attractive prices.
We are prepared to give you a quotation based upon the prevailing international market price. The price was quoted is firm for 24 hours only.
We get another lower offer.
I assure that our price is the most favorable. According to the quantity of your order, the price could be negotiable. I hope you'll have a second thought to it. Unfortunately, we cannot accept your offer, for your prices are too high. I am amazed at the prices you have given us. The prices are just not within striking range. If your quantity is considerably large, we can offer you 3% off. The price of it is a little higher than the market price. What is the fixed price for this article? We ask you to discount by 10% off the list price. How much is the check price for this item? Please offer your discount price for this article. I would like you to break the price down as low as possible. We will accept the price reduction on 2% as an introductory line. I'm glad we have come to an agreement on price. Finally, we agreed on the contract terms. We agree that the price is workable. We order 500 sets now. We'll pay in cash in 2 weeks. Shall I fill in an order list? Your price is suitable. We accept it. We are delivering service for free. It must be delivered within 30 days. Please tell us about your payment terms. Our terms of payment are by confirmed irrevocable letter of credit by draft at site. We have not received an advice of LC even today. Please let us know the LC number. Our credit is valid until September 10th. We are prepared to accept payment by DP at site. The only way to do this business is to effect payments by TT at the time of bloating. To avoid having out funds tied up, can we make the payment by LC after site? I think we can make a payment for this order by documentary collection. We would ask that you amend the LC immediately to enable us to effect shipment. We have to pay a higher price. It doesn't pay to open an LC for such a small order. Shipments in June and May involve damage by heat. I hope this will not involve you and any of your inconveniences. To airmail the parcel may involve a lot of expenses. The supply falls short of the demand. There is a great demand for vegetables here. The product is much in demand in this area. This will be sent to you on demand. Now, shall we go on to discuss the terms of payment? Please tell us about your collecting terms. What are your usually terms of payment? Our terms of payment are by confirmed irrevocable letter of credit by draft at site. Please let us know the LC number. Our credit is valid until December 15th. I'll put in the LC that goods shall be delivered 30 days upon your receipt of LC. I'm glad we're likely to conclude the first transaction with you soon. We also pay by LC for our imports. That's the usual practice adopted internationally. If you don't open the LC in time, you'll be responsible for any loss. I'd like to change some money. What money would you like to change? What's the exchange rate of US dollars against renminbi yuan? I wonder what the selling rate is today. Fill in your name on this check. The US dollar is convertible currency. Please give me a receipt for the money I am paying you. I want to change Japanese yen back into pound sterling. This is my tax memo and my passport. He converted his francs into dollars. I'd like to open an account here. We have the current account and fixed account of different length. I decide to close the account in that bank. The account shows that they have spent more than they have received. This bank charges 6% interest on all money borrowed from it. The interest rate for borrowing money was raised from 6.5% to 7.5%. You'd better not withdraw the funds before maturity date of the certificates. The insurance policy has matured. He was robbed shortly after he drew some money from his account. They drew their savings out before they went on holiday. When packing the red wine, please be more careful. You must pack in accordance with the contract. For these items, packed with cardboard is enough. The weight of the boxes is light and the expenses can also be saved. We need to concern about the possibility of collision and squeezing when the bottles are moved about. All the bottles are wrapped up with polyethylene sheets in case of rain. All these boxes need shockproof cardboard inside. I think the cartons are lack of thick and sturdy. Please get our company's trademark printed on the plastic bags. We could load once the manufacturer is done. Is the insurance company liable for this kind of damage? After loading the goods on board the ship, you must go to PICC to have them insured. Don't you think it is necessary to insure these goods with PICC? If you desire us to insure against special risks, an extra premium will have to be charged. I'd like to have the insurance of the goods and costs covered at 120% of the invoice amount. We'll have the goods insured as soon as they are shipped. Please cover FPA and WPA risks for my goods. What insurance do you generally provide? How about the premium to be charged? What kind of insurance should my cargoes take out? We demand that before delivering, the goods should be tested and inspected. Shall we discuss the question of inspection? It's not easy to do the commodity inspection. We only inspect the cargo which is to be discharged here. The commodities which are judged substandard after shall not be permitted to be exported. The sample should meet the requirements of the criteria. The method of ship inspection is basically visual. How do we define the inspection rights? I'm afraid there may have been some disputes over the results of the inspection. Where do you want to re-inspect the goods? Do you want the goods to go by sea or by air? How fast could we have this order if they shipped by air? Please make sure you mark the shipment for careful handling. We will have to cancel if we do not get that order soon. How would you like this order shipped? But as far as I know, tramps are still available. We request you to do everything possible to ensure punctual shipment. Shipment should be at or before the end of June 2003. Please see to it that the goods are shipped per piece selling. Now we'd better have a brief talk about the shipment. I think it would be safer to ship these items in containers. It's better to ship the larger sized items by sea. Since the size of your order is large, how about shipping the goods by sea? The containers we provided can be opened at both ends for loading at the same time. The waterproof quality of this container is reliable. If you could delivery a month in advance, we'll be able to make it. We must make sure not only contact the shipping company, but the airline company. We are informed by the shipping company that there have ships until 10th of this month. Please contact with the shipping company and guarantee the date of shipment. Please indicate the consignor and the consignee of the contract. When is the earliest you can deliver? Would next month be convenient? We hope you can deliver the goods by the end of this month. I can't promise, but I'll try our best. I think it's possible. Could you deliver the goods as soon as possible? We hope you'll deliver within 2 months after the contract signing. If the goods have been delayed, you must grant the compensate. The date of delivering is still under discussion. That's the time we can guarantee you. The price includes the commission. We grant you at 4% commission. We give a very favorable commission. The bigger the order, the higher the commission. A 3% commission is too low for us to accept. We hope you can give some concession in commission. It doesn't conform to international trade practice not to allow a commission. The higher commission would mean it's a rising in price. We wonder whether you would increase our companies by 3%. The quotation is subject to a 5% commission. We'll ship our products in accordance with the terms of the contract stipulation. You can be assured that shipment will be effected according to the contract. We are sure the contract can be carried out smoothly. Both sides have the obligation to execute the contract. Any deviation from the contract will be unfavorable. The buyers have the option of canceling the contract. We want to cancel the contract because of your delay in delivering. Generally speaking, a contract cannot be changed once it has been signed by both sides. No side should amend the contract unilaterally without the other side. Since the contract is about to expire, shall we suggest a new one? I hope to visit your factory. You are welcome to visit our company. How far is it from the hotel to your factory? How many departments do you have? How much is the depreciation cost of machinery each year? Can I have a look at the production line? Do you have to update your products each year?
How long has your company been established?
How many employees do you have? Who is in charge of workers' fare? Let me show you around the factory. This is our purchasing department. Here's the administration and management. The quality control department locates on the first floor. On your right hand is the packing department and our warehouse. We do both import and export business. The workshops are highly automatic. Our staff works in the 3 8-hour shifts. We have just launched a new model. We have sales outlets throughout China. We'd like to order 1,000 boxes of toys. I'm afraid we can't meet your demand. We're your old customers. Please give us some priority on supply. How many sets of this style do you intend to order? Our minimum quality of an order for this toy is 300 boxes. We'd like to place an order of the following items. I'm interested in your cups, so I'd like to order of 500. We hope that this will be the first of orders we placed with you. We'll submit for the orders if this one is completed to our satisfaction. I look forward to receiving your acknowledgement as early as possible. What's the time of delivering about our order? It's essential that the delivery should be made before October. Delivery before September is a necessary condition of this order. Please be attention that only air freight can ensure prompt delivery. Please send the goods by express, for we need them urgently. Your order is receiving our immediate attention, and you can rely on us to deliver a schedule. You may expect delivery within 15 days. Can't you find some way to get around your manufacturers for an early delivery? I hope you can give me a special consideration for our request. I think the goods will reach you by the end of September. The one which often comes to mind recently is compensation trade. What I mean is, you buy the machine for us and we'll give you the products as compensation. Both sides have expressed their interest in the compensation trade. That's what compensation trade is all about. Compensation trade is, in fact, a kind of loan. Both sides have come to a compensation trade agreement after long negotiation. We do compensation trade in order to import advanced equipment and technology. We're very active in compensation trade. The compensation trade plays a very important role in the international trade. Our competition trade products may be delivered ahead of time. How would you like to be our agent? We'd like to introduce our products to Japan. Our experience with Japan markets is too limited.
We're considering appointing an agent for China.
Let me assure you that we will do our best for you. We have confidence that this product will get popularity among Japan. Shall we go over the details? You have the experience we need. You have the best quality products. What terms of payment would you offer buyers? We have no doubt we can do better this year if you appoint us your sales agent. You need a good agent. If we are appointed your agent, it can make your export viable.
We will consider your proposal.
I'd like to act the agent in your city.
I propose to be your sales agent in this area.
We'd need a 5-year contract.
You will pay 65% of marketing costs.
That's more than I expected. We're only your distributor and should not be held liable. My company is pleased with the deal I've been able to negotiate. You could have the good delivered on consigns. This way, we maintain continuous control over our financial risk. The balance would be payable upon receipt of the goods. Now that we've settled on the price, we need to discuss the terms of payment. You'll get a discount if you pay today. Can we pay by check? The customary method of payment in international trade is the letter of credit. How can I open a letter of credit?
We need you to use an irrevocable letter of credit.
I wonder if it is possible for me to join your company? I want to introduce this produce to Japanese. If you get the skill, you can make it yourself. Are you suggesting you transfer the skill rather than let me join your company? What kind of transfer would you suggest? It is easier and more convenient for us. The right to manufacture does not include the skill requested to produce it correctly. How about my selling the brand to you? We'll provide you with the full information about making the product. We'll send some specialists to train your staff. I'm very pleased that my firm has been awarded this contract. I suggest that we use local building equipment and materials. We intend to use local labor. We'd like to reserve the right to engage foreign firms as well. The handing over of construction site will be done on time. You've chosen a competent engineer. He will represent the customer on the site to decide all technical matters. Will be in strict accordance with the contract stipulations to the letter. We intend to establish business relations with you. We'll engage to provide the needed capital. You undertake to provide local building materials and equipment in time. Recommend best local civil engineering firm as subcontractor to help in the work. Otherwise, we won't be able to complete the construction on time. I can see we are behind schedule with the work. I'm afraid the firm recommended by you cannot cope with the problem. It's obvious that the firm is incapable of meeting the contract date. If so, we agree to engage another subcontractor. I can only hope that the firm will not let you down. The rates for civil work have gone up lately. The contract provides for unforeseen expenses like this. What type of joint venture do you have in mind? We'd like an equity joint venture. Each of the two firms will invest a certain portion of the capital. We share profits of losses in proportion to our respective contributions. Are there any regulations on the foreign proportion of investment? What percentage do you intend to invest? Doesn't the Chinese side always want to share a bigger portion? We'd like to contribute 30% to 40% of the total capital. I agree in principle to rough proportion of capital contribution. Now, let's proceed to the scale of production. It's necessary that you send some specialists here. Can you give me an indication of the number of specialists required and their specialties? How long will they stay here? The chief engineer may have to stay until after completion of the construction. The other two engineers should arrive before the equipment reaches here. Will the remuneration be on the same level as our last contract? I suppose leave of absence applies only to experts who stay here over a year. The chief engineer has made this a condition. I hope the living quarters for the experts are well furnished. Everything will be provided according to the contract terms. I'm here for the detailed information about participation in the tender. You can get a set of tender documents at our business department downstairs. As you know, it's our line of business to participate in tenders. We're interested in this project.
We would like to know more about the participation requirements.
Construction requirements are also given in detail in the tender document. What guarantee do you require covering our participation in the tender? As this is a large project, it involving a large amount of capital, we require a letter of guarantee from an acceptable bank. It's not binding to accept the lowest bid. We have won the tender. We will construction project in Africa. I wonder if you'd like to be as a subcontractor. Are you suggesting transfer of technology instead of supplying the equipment? Which form of transfer do you think will suit us better? I suppose buying technical know-how is better than the right to use inventions. In short, all the production secrets are revealed. And what about the right to use inventions? The right to manufacture doesn't include the knowledge required to make a product correctly. Here's a specimen of our agreement for the transfer of know-how. When must the bidders submit their bids? When and where shall the tender document be sent? Is your tender opening public? When must the bidders submit their bids? We want to know something about the bid opening procedures. I wish our bid would fully comply with the requirements. Could you tell me what should we do if we send our bid? Do we have to guarantee our participation of the tender? I wonder if you would like to join me for the tender. When can I get the relevant document? We are preparing to call for a bid for this project. We'll send the notice calling for a bid on Thursday. The bidding provides all bidders an equal opportunity. If you fail to furnish a bid bond before the opening of tender, your bids will not be considered. Please check the information you need from our brochure.
All bids should be opened in public at the stipulated time.
The award contract should be made to the bidder who meets the appropriate standard of capability. We're pleased to inform you that the contract has been awarded to you.
The bidders should read carefully all the provisions in the bid document.
Usually, extensions of validity of bids should not be required. The quality of our necessities is excellent. The quality of this product is bad. This article is up to the standard quality. We found the quality of goods is much inferior to the samples. Can you be sure that the goods supplied are those of best quality? You see, all our goods are of excellent quality. Our products are produced under rigid quality controls. We request a guarantee of quality for a period of 1 year on all goods you sell. We will put the quality marks on the goods delivered. Be sure to attach the quality inspection certificate. Here are 200 sets, porcelain ware, $12.50 per set. Today, we purchased 3,000 copies of various books, total amount Canada 5,000. We will place an order of soybeans for 8,000 tons with you. 100 tons of paper roll? The quantity is too small. Since the production lags behind demand, we can only supply you with 15,000 dozen.
We will ship the quantity of 500 pieces high-class cotton cloth, $1.50 per piece.
How many sets would that be? Could you give us an indication of the qualities of each item you required?
I think it is a large order.
How about a full container load of 4,000 cartons?
So far, we have reached agreement on all the clauses we have discussed.
Isn't it about time to sign the contract? I suggest we check all the clauses one by one to see if there is still anything unclear. Here are 2 originals of the contract. He is entitled to cancel the contract. If you have any comment about the clauses, don't hesitate to make. We're prepared to reconsider amending the contract. That's the international practice. We can't break it. Would you please read the draft contract and make your comments about the terms? We have agreed on all terms in the contract. Shall we sign it now? May I help you? I'd like to see the president of your company. Do you have an appointment, please? I have an appointment at 3 p.m. at his office. Please wait a moment. I'll call his office. Would you like coffee or tea? He's waiting for you at room 231 on the 2nd floor. This way, please. Do you mind waiting for a minute? Send him up. Is there anything I can do for you, sir? Can I see your sales manager now, please? May I ask what you wish to see him about? What are your name and your company, please? We haven't gotten an appointment. Let me have a look at if he is available.
Sorry, he is at the meeting now.
Do you mind coming at 9 tomorrow morning? He's afraid he cannot see you now. All right, I'll come again tomorrow morning. Would you like to go with us? Expecting for your arriving sincerely? It's on us tonight. Which do you prefer, Chinese food or French food? Maybe you're glad to join us. How about a round of golf? Do you want to go shopping? Contact us if you are free. Shall we visit the factory first? Okay? We invite you and your family to attend the party tonight.
Thanks for your coming.
Welcome. Thank you very much for your hospitality. I'm very glad to come to Beijing. It's really a good time to stay with you. The meals you offered are good. Thanks for your care during this time. Thank you very much for your service. I appreciate your help. Beijing is my most favorite city. Is this your first time to come to Beijing? What do you think of Beijing? How many times do you come to China? It's very pleasant in Beijing. Is Chinese dishes satisfied to you? How about your flight? Do you mind asking you a question? It's the most favorable time you stay in Beijing. How long will you stay here? The Chinese people are all with hospitality and kindness. Do you have a room available? I haven't booked before. I like a room with a bath. Have you got a larger room with a better view? Can I open a safety deposit box? What's the price of the room? I haven't booked before. Can I see the room first? What time can I check in? I need to register your name and your ID number. How large is your party? Do you have a reservation, please? Which do you prefer, fast food or à la carte? Please wait to be seated. Smoking area or non-smoking area? How long should I wait? Can you recommend your special? May I take your order? Would you like some local food? Enjoy yourself. I'm checking out. Do you enjoy your stay here? Good, it's like being at home. Can you send up a bellboy? Let's go to the reception desk to check out. My luggage has been moved to the lobby by the bellboy. I have been here for 1 week. Could I fetch my suitcase until 10 p.m.? I need to stay here one more night. Do you accept credit card? Can you arrange a meeting with your boss? I've arranged for your luncheon meeting with my boss. This is the schedule for Tuesday. Please come along. We can have a talk in the conference room. Please have a seat and make yourself comfortable. This is my name card. I've been looking forward to seeing you. I've been looking forward to this occasion. Welcome to our company. I'm sorry I failed to meet you in the airport. Are there any flights on Tuesday afternoon? Please reserve me a first-class seat. Smoking or non-smoking? What's the check-in time, please? Is that the only direct flight that day? Will you pay for by cash? I'll pay for them by traveler's checks. You pay for it separately or together? What time does it arrive? I need the receipt, please. Is there anything to declare? How many luggages do you have? Could I have your tickets, please? Please show your passport. Please put them in the box. Please put your luggage on the scale. 3 pieces together. Are they overweight? Please tag it on your luggage. Our luggage and passports have been examined. I'm here for flight 514 returning to Beijing. But the board shows there is a delay. How long of a delay is expected? So far, it looks like we will be leaving 2 hours late. I think you should stay in the airport. The delay is expected to be 2 hours. The flight departure could be announced any minute. What seems to be the problem? Actually, I was thinking of trying another airline. No need to hold my seat. I'm here for flight 513 to New York. I thought I heard the paging system announce that it is canceled. Would you like to try to book tomorrow's flight? I worked very hard so that I could leave on today's flight. Are there any seats on another airline? If you would like to book with another airline, the line is right over there. You mean that line over there of about 200 people? It seems that everyone is anxious to get to New York tonight. Can you book me on tomorrow's flight? You will receive a 50% discount as our way of apologizing for the inconvenience. May I leave a message? Is it possible to leave a message? Would you like to leave any messages? Will you please call me back? I'll call again in 1 hour. Please tell him I called and I'll call him again tomorrow. How can I get in touch with him? Could you tell me where I can reach him? What's the easiest way to contact him? Could I call his mobile phone? Would you please ask him to call me today? Could you tell him to call me as soon as possible? Could you just tell him David called? Could you ask him to call me back? I would like to talk to Mr. Liu. May I speak to Mr. Johnson, please? May I speak to your boss? I would like to talk to someone in charge. I would like to talk to your chief. Contact me by telephone. Thank you very much for coming. I'd like to give you a detailed introduction of the products. Firstly, let's take a look at it. The new products are made in China. I'll say something about the background. It works with electricity. The products are suited for 3 to 16 age groups. Let me operate it. The product is safe for children to play with. It will be launched into markets next month. The goods were severely damaged. It left us no other choice but ask a claim on you. The quality of goods is unfit for humans' consumption. It's only reasonable that you should compensate us for the loss. We hope you will effect a settlement of our claim on 1,500 kilos short weight. You have to respect the findings of the Commodity Inspection Bureau. You can't be accepted the goods as they differ from your standard. You should take responsibility for the excessive freight. The produce is far below the sample. We cannot use them. We can only accept if you will reduce the price by 15%. If so, we agree to settle your claims. We understand your problem. We hope we can settle the issue with you amicably. We're preparing to meet your claim for the 1,500 kilos short weight. You'll have a reply in 3 days. We'll send the sample back for reanalysis. We'll compensate your loss if we're responsible for it. We propose to settle it on the basis of a 50-50. We'll compensate you if the amount you claimed is not too high. You'll have your money back if it is confirmed the problem is caused by the inferior quality. Have you got any evidence? The testimony of the Commodity Inspection Bureau is absolutely reliable. Though the complaint is true, there may be other factors in it. We shall make clear the reason of the damage. We have to ask for a compensation to cover the loss incurred. The result of the investigation said that the damage was caused sometime in packing. That seems hard to believe. How can that be? I regret very much we can't bear you to file a claim on us. They concluded that the goods were up to the export. The PICC should pay responsibility for the claim. We can't pay for it. I have something to talk to you. Our clients are not satisfied with your goods. The dinner we had today was terrible. We think the goods you produced are not up to the standard. The toys you produced are not in accordance with the contract. There's something wrong with the control. The attendants are not friendly to the guests. There's no hot water available in the room. The room is unclean. Your products are without safe guarantee.
Please be assured that there's no quality problem with our products.
I promise you our price is the lowest. I apologize to you for our carelessness. I'm afraid we cannot accept your claim. I'm sorry it's a misunderstanding. Sorry it's our responsibility. I'll send a repairman up to you. We just prepare it in accordance with the contract. Let me do it for you. Sorry to interrupt you for our carelessness. I will repair it at once. I have said to the manager already. Please show your purchase receipt. We're investigating the reasons. Please give us 2 days. We'll change the dinner for you now. We are ready to replace any damaged items free of charge. It's our mistakes. We'll take care of it right away. I'll pass on your complaint at once. I've connected our service department. I promise that it will be okay in 20 minutes. We'll make it clear. I assure you that it won't happen again. It's our fault you missing the flight. We'll compensate for it. We will find it out. It won't disappoint you. The next shipment will be on time. We will make it a new quality assurance plan. I'll send over a replace set for you to use instead of within 2 hours. Please be assured that we can make it. We are confident that the future of our long-term cooperation with you is bright. We're looking forward to entering into business relation with you. We're considering expanding our trade relationship with Asia. Introducing the advanced technology is helpful to improve our scientific and technical level. I look forward to reactivating our trade relationship. We'd like to know the possibilities of doing business with you. I hope a lot of business will be put through between us. The London company and ours have done business with each other for 15 years. We've made a good start in our business with Singapore. It will be beneficial to both of us to restore our business relationship. All goods purchased here can be delivered free. If you buy a computer in our store, we'll install and test it free. The installation is part of our free service. If there's something wrong with the computer, you could go to any of our service. If it doesn't work properly, you may bring it back within a week. Please give us a call if you need any help. We are responsible for all repairing services. This is your warranty certificate. Please keep it. The warranty will expire in 1 year. We have many serving branches all over China. I'm afraid we are out of them now. I'm sorry this kind of milk is out of stock. It's not available today. We've sold out of that kind. I'm afraid we don't have any on hand. We are substituting this size. We don't have any in stock. I'm sorry, we're run short of the dress. We may get a supply tomorrow. We'll be glad to let you know by phone as soon as it arrives. If there is a dispute, it shall be the first settled through a negotiation. The best way to settle dispute between the disputing parties is a friendly negotiation. If negotiation fails, it shall be settled by conciliation. Most of the cases can be settled through conciliation. Conciliation can be conducted either face-to-face or by correspondence.
The first step in conciliation is to find out what the problem is and what the liabilities are.
If both negotiation and conciliation fail, it will be submitted for arbitration. The conciliation can be taken place at any time before an arbitration award is made.
The arbitrator will review all the facts of the case.
International arbitration can settle different types of disputes.
Must the arbitration be conducted in China?
The arbitration can be conducted either in China or in other countries. What kinds of disputes do you usually handle? Is the cost of arbitration in China very high? If one party doesn't follow the decision and award? I'd like to discuss the arbitration clause with you. What are the advantages of using arbitration? The process of arbitration may be simpler and faster than court procedures. An arbitration award can be enforced in China through legal procedures. Arbitration is supervised by the courts. What is the exhibition about? Which items will be displayed in this exposition? Could you please tell me the name of the exhibition center? Where is the exhibition hall? What facilities are there in the exhibition halls? Each exhibition hall can hold 100 standard booths. Are there business suites in the exhibition center? Is there a venue for holding opening ceremonies in this exhibition center? Excuse me, where can I unload the cargo? What's the total area of your exhibition halls? Would you please help me with making some print products? Are walkie-talkies allowed to be used in the exhibition center? Is there a simultaneous interpretation system available? How about your fire prevention system in the exhibition center? Is audio equipment available for the outdoor square? May I use this outdoor advertising display screen? Is there a broadcasting system in the exhibition halls? How about the cell phone signal in the exhibition center? Is your exhibition center safe at night? Is there any computer network equipment in the exhibition center? What documents are we supposed to offer before the exhibition? I'm planning to hold an exhibition in your center. Could you tell me how to sign an agreement? How should the procedure of renting be handled in your center? I want to know something about the exhibition center's conference facilities. What services are you supposed to provide us during the exposition? We'll send you a letter of confirmation after receiving your application.
Please apply to the business department 10 months before your scheduled exhibition.
Could you give us a brief introduction of your exhibition center? Our exhibition center can hold various domestic and international meetings. I'll show you around our showroom. Let me explain all the items here. This is the catalog of our company. Are you interested in seeing the peculiar things first? I want to see everything. Let's begin our visit on the right side. It has just come out. Can you demonstrate it for me?
This is still at the experimental stage.
Did you enjoy visiting our showroom? Welcome to Newbridge Company. Please have a seat. May I have your name? I have an appointment with Mr. Zhao at 1 o'clock. He is expecting you. I'll tell him you're here. Mr. Wong will see you now. I phoned him I'd try to come today. Will it take long? Mr. Wong suggested I contact you. I hope I can be of some help. I'll invite you to go on an excursion this Saturday.
Are there any interesting places to see in the cities?
That's great. Any good suggestions? Let's give our mind a relaxation. I'd like to accompany with you on the excursion.
What about the route tomorrow?
Are there any good museums in the city? We'll climb the mountain in the morning. If time is permitted, we can have a boat ride. This is the overseas operator. I'll get the overseas operator for you.
I'd like to call to Beijing.
Is this a person-to-person or station-to-station? What number are you calling? How long will it take to get through to Beijing? This is a collect call. Who would you wish to talk to? I'm calling from New York. How would you like it billed? Are these computers used for data entry or billing? We often end up with bad debts. Each product, indicated by different color, is numbered in a separate series. Make sure you adjust the file drawers so that the folders are held upright. A big part of your job will also be to collect delinquent accounts. What's the total due on their account? Did you see the invoice to the toy factory? Will these files be part of my work? How do you collect the money? Let's get all the statements out. Thanks for everything you've done for me. Thank you for your advice. I'd appreciate what you've done for me. It's very kind of you to help me with my luggage. I do appreciate your timely help. I'm extremely grateful to you. I'm much obliged to you for your patient explanation. I really can't thank you enough. You're most understanding. It's most thoughtful of you. Anytime. Not at all. Don't mention it. No bother at all. It's my pleasure. Delighted to have been of some service. That's what I'm here for. At your service. It was a pleasure to help you. You would have done the same at my position, I'm sure. I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. Would you please speak loudly? I beg your pardon? I'm sorry, I can't because that would be against our company regulation. I'm sorry, we'll refund you. Sorry, that can't be helped. We're sorry to have inconvenienced you. Please don't feel bad about it. I apologize for what I said just now. I hope you will pardon me for my negligence. That's okay. Never mind. It doesn't matter. That's quite all right. It's really of no importance. There's no reason to apologize for such trifle thing. Please, don't feel bad about it. Please, don't worry about that. I'll repeat it again for you. You needn't blame yourself for it. You can find advertisements everywhere nowadays. Advertising has a strong influence on our life. Advertising is important to companies because it brings profits to them. Every business depends on advertising to attract and keep customers. Advertising technique determines the success of an advertisement. We make different commercials for each market. There's no doubt that many people abuse advertising. Advertiser must know who are their potential customers. For the advertisers, each of the media has its advantages and disadvantages. Advertisement on TV is enormously expensive. Your prices are higher than those we have got from elsewhere. The price we offer is fairly reasonable with those in the international market. Our products are of high quality and the prices are favorable. If your order is large enough, we're ready to reduce our price. I suggest we meet each other halfway. You mean you want to reduce 10%? How can you expect me to make a reduction to that extent? This is our lowest price. We can't do more reduction. I don't think you got such favorable prices from anywhere else. We shall grant a special discount of 5%. Do you accept order by phone? Yes. What would you like? Do you have the mobile phone in your TV advertisement? I'd like to place an order for the dress from page 9 catalog. What's the code number for the product? What are your name and address? How can I pay for the goods? You can pay by credit card. When will it be delivered? We'll inform you by phone call in 2 weeks. This is the English Studying Club. I'm sorry, I'm busy right now. I refuse the telephone cells. We have a free experiencing lesson tomorrow. We hope you can come. Sorry for taking up your time. When can I call you back? I'm not interested in your plan. We believe that our courses will be suitable for your study. Would you be convenient to send me a brochure of the product? That would be fine. Wang Fujing Hotel Reception. How can I help you? Operator, may I help you? Good afternoon, International Service. Whom are you calling? This is Mr. Jackson's office. Whom do you wish to speak to? It's really nice to hear from you. Did you call me just now? I'm calling from Shanghai. Could you call me again later? Is there anything I can do for you? The line went dead. Could you speak a little louder? Would you please speak more slowly? Your party is on the line. I'd like to make a long-distance call. I want to make a reverse charge call. Do you mind calling again later? The line is busy. The line is clear now. I'll put you through. Would you mind trying 3220 for me again? Will you please connect me with Mr. Lin? I'd like to speak to your manager. I need to make an appointment with your manager. Would it be possible for him to see me now? Would you please make me through with Mr. Smith? Could you leave a message for him? Tell him to call me back when he returns. So you know where I can reach him? What time will he be back? You can call him 20 minutes later. Mr. Smith is engaged now. Would you like to leave a message for him? I'm sorry, he is speaking on another line. He is at the meeting now. Could you leave your name and address? I'll tell him to call you back while he is free. You must dial the wrong number. Can I get back to you later? He is available now. I'll switch you over. Excuse me, could you tell me where the sports goods center is? Can you direct me to the cashier? Can you tell me where I can find some baby's diapers? I'm looking for the vacuum cleaner. Can you tell me where it is? By the way, where can I buy the shoes? The exhibition is being held on the 3rd floor. You will find them on the shelf over there. Go straight ahead and you'll walk into it. Take the escalator to the 2nd floor. The lost and found is at the front desk. Do you want us to use our freight forwarding agent? We can deliver that half to your agent tomorrow morning. I'm not sure what the shipping schedule will be for the sea freight. We're not in a big rush for the second half of the order. I'll let you know the shipping details later. And I'll send you the shipping documents by DHL as soon as I get them. We're offering a special promotion price on a few of the items. Then we offer quantity discounts for larger orders. That price is good on any size order. I can fax or email that information to you this afternoon. Can you introduce the kinds of accounts available here? We have checking account and savings account. How much do you want to deposit? Savings accounts earn interest. Checks issued must be payable to a special person only. The interest rate at present is very low. You should use a withdrawal slip when you take money out of your account. Each check is printed with your name and account number. If your checks are lost or stolen, please inform the bank immediately. The interest is added to your account every year. Let's call the meeting to order. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we should begin. You've all looked at the reports given to you a few days ago. Our sales manager has laid out the points of the meeting in details. Let me bring your attention to what I see as the main issue. Today, we have asked an expert to come. He may arrive late because of the traffic jam. Let's wait for a moment. I'd like you to take the floor after Wang Jie's talk about last week's sales. Now let's get down to the details. There are two main issues here. I agree completely. I agree 100%. Good idea. That's true. I think you're right. I couldn't agree more. Of course not. That's ridiculous. I disagree. Does everyone support him on this? Is everyone in agreement on this? I'm completely on your side. The company is fully behind him. I suppose you're right. I see your point, but I'm afraid I can't accept that. I'm sorry, but I have doubts about this. I appreciate your view, but that's very interesting, but it's hard to accept. Let me give a scenario. Let me let out a few opinions. Please put forth some approaches. Can you explain that again in more detail? I think this plan is the best alternative. I think that the first is the best of the two. GIA plans can get more profits. GIA is much better for the company's point of view. E plan will cause a lot of problems. E does have some advantages, however, there's no doubt that GIA is a better choice. Let me take a minute to sum up the point of the meeting. Do you all agree with that? Does anyone have anything to add? If you don't have anything else to add, let's call the meeting to an end. Okay, then, I think we can end the meeting now. Let's get back to this theme today. I think you all support the result. Please pay attention to the next meeting. Who is unclear about it, just come to my office. Then just go back to your seats. I've heard many excellent things about your company. I am very optimistic about the market opportunities in China. Based on our initial market research, the findings are very positive. I have witnessed firsthand its phenomenal growth. Our target market is large corporation and government agencies. They have the most need for our computers. This is our most recently developed product. This product is doing very well in foreign countries. Our product is competitive in the international market. The distinction of our product is its light weight. I'm checking out. Do you enjoy your stay here? Good. It's like being at home. Can you send a bellboy? Let's go to the reception desk to check out. My luggage has been moved to the lobby by the bellboy. I've been here for 1 week. Could I fetch my suitcase until 10 p.m.? I need to stay here one more night. Do you accept a credit card? Tickets, please. Please put your bags on the scale. Can I carry this satchel? This is the boarding pass. I have 3 pieces of baggage to check in. Here is your baggage check. Here is boarding pass. Please attach this claim tag. Please have a seat in the hall. I want a seat near the window.